I'm a little bit scared, but I'm just gonna drink it. A little bit spicy, but good. Hey guys, Ezra here. And one of the things that I talk about a lot is understanding what the customer experience is like for these rideshare apps. And if we understand what the customer experience is like, then we can do a better job as a driver. We can work more efficiently, we can work with lower stress, and hopefully we can also earn a lot more money. And one of the apps that I like to use as a driver is DoorDash. And one of the reasons I like DoorDash is because I get some of the biggest tips that I do in my work. So I thought, why don't we go ahead and place an order through the DoorDash app, see what the experience is like, and see what we can take away from it as drivers so that we can work more efficiently, work with lower stress, and of course, make more money. So let's go ahead and place an order and see what it's like. So the first thing I'm gonna do, obviously, is open up the DoorDash app. And if you haven't yet tried DoorDash as a customer, like I said, I definitely recommend doing it. And I will leave a link above and below for a free meal credit for first-time users, so feel free to take advantage of that. So I'm inside the DoorDash app, and here at the top, you can search by cuisine. There's also a banner with different promotions they're running, like 99-cent deliveries, etc. But I'm gonna search for this restaurant right here, juice served here, and just want to get something light, a juice. And I also know that DoorDash, at least right now, pays a flat rate per delivery to the driver plus tips. So I wanted to pick a restaurant that's close by to where I'm at and just should make for a really easy pickup and drop off for the driver so that they can earn the most money possible. So I think I'll just grab a couple juices. This turmeric shot looks interesting, sounds healthy, right? Why not? And then let's see what else we got. Juice. Charcoal lemonade. Wow, this has clay in it. All right, I have no idea what any of this stuff is, but let's order it. All right, so that's all I want for right now. It looks like I have some credits, so that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed to checkout. And check this out, guys. Check out how cool this is. When I go to checkout as a DoorDash customer, it automatically presents me with these options, and by default, I'm tipping 15%. Now, if this is a $100 order, that's a $15 tip right there. Just keep that in mind. So this is how important it is to understand what the customer experience is like, because there's a couple things going on here. First of all, it's asking me to tip really generously and based on the amount of the order, not on any other factors. So the amount of the order doesn't necessarily correlate with how much work is involved, because picking up a $100 order might be less work than picking up a $5 order in some situations. So that's the first thing. But let me go ahead and enter, a nice, really generous tip for this driver. It's his or her lucky day. Not really, let's say lucky hour, because they're getting a nice generous tip. So I'm going to go ahead and place my order. Now, the other thing that I want to point out that's really, really important to understand is that the app asked me to tip before I received my order. So that's not like the normal tipping procedure that we have where you get your service, you get your food or your massage or whatever the service is, and then you tip after. But in this app, we're being asked to tip when we order. So the other side of the coin is that, yes, you get really generous tips, but the customer has already tipped when they ordered. So it's really, really important as a driver that you provide an amazing customer experience, because the customer is expecting a great experience since they already left a tip. So it looks like my order's already in progress, and it says it's received. So hopefully it'll begin being prepared soon and it'll arrive soon. Let's see what happens. All right, so it looks like my order is on the way, and real quick, I just want to show you guys one thing to know as a driver. It does not show the driver's location, so you won't be stalked or you're not being watched by the customer. So good information to know as a driver. So I just got my DoorDash order. It came really quickly. Delivery person was nice, so that was cool, and they got a nice tip. So let's take a look at what we got right here. So I got my turmeric shot right there. That should be interesting. And then also got this charcoal lemonade right here, which should also be an interesting experience drinking it in its own right. But I hope this video helps, guys, because let's take a look at what we learned just from ordering from DoorDash. So the first and most important thing that we learned is that the tip is going to be based on the total order value of the items that you're ordering. So one way and one strategy to earn more is to go after orders with a higher value, and that's what I do, because you saw that the DoorDash app automatically prompted me by default to tip 15%. And once you start to have bigger and bigger orders, that 15% can really make a big difference. And like I said, the work involved in delivering a $100 order might even be less work than delivering a $5 order. So that's really important information to know. Another thing that we learned is that the customer cannot see the driver's location. So you don't have to worry about the customer stalking you or knowing exactly where you are. You know, as long as you deliver it on time and you're friendly, then you should do just fine. And then finally, back to the tips. Like I said, the tip is requested from the customer at the time you place your order. So I'm tipping and I don't even know if the Dasher is going to do a good job or provide me with great service. But I do have great expectations, especially if I left a nice tip. So the takeaway from that is with great power comes great responsibility, and because you're probably going to get generous tips from DoorDash customers, it's really important that you provide a great delivery experience. So be friendly, be efficient. If there's an issue, contact the customer, etc. It's really not that complicated once you start thinking about it. What would you like as a customer? And think about that and then apply it to your work as a driver. So I hope this video helps. And again, if you guys want to try DoorDash as a customer, just click on that link above or below and that'll give you a DoorDash credit to use on your first order. As always, I hope this video helps, and wherever you're watching, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.